As much we are observing silence, soul feels very charged, and there is contentment with the feeling of being balanced between sound and silence, actions integrated with silence, internally more settled, clear, more secure, connected with Baba. So we should continue practice of silence. One has to think, but as much necessary, one has to use intellect, but as much as necessary. This will keep the battery of the soul very charged. It will be life of balance and also contentment.
Om Shanti, welcome to Avyakti Parivar, Pilgrimage of Remembrance, Power of Silence. Today is day 3. Now we will be listening from Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Brahma Baba was a karma yogi, and with the stage of karma yogi, he attained his stage of karmatit. Beautiful example of Brahma Baba, and we can learn from his journey that how he combined power of silence in thoughts, words, and actions, because remembrance of Baba is also creating silence. Because when you are remembering one, there is silence. Brahma Baba not only was in remembrance of Baba, but company of Baba and also companionship with Baba. Because I did witness that how Brahma Baba knew that whatever he will do will set examples for others, and it will be easy for us to follow. So karma yoga, that is taking care of the body. When you wake up in the morning, you have to get ready. So at that time, Baba used to tell us, when you are taking shower, you can remember Baba, because there will be many thoughts, no, in the mind. So instead of that, remember Baba and take shower. That means there are certain actions which doesn't need concentration. Yes, certain actions like, you're writing a letter, you're doing something, yes, it needs concentration. But also in that, you can maintain awareness. But there are certain actions, they are just actions, and we are so used to it, doing it regularly, and we don't need really concentration. So I can be with Baba, I can remember Baba, think of Baba. So Baba always used to encourage us from very beginning, children, whenever you're doing actions for the body, like you are eating or you are cooking or any physical action you're doing, do it in remembrance of Baba. Because whatever you are thinking at that time is not necessary, not useful. So, how Baba silence or remembrance combined it with actions. So, one of the important quality which was visible, what we call it sampanta, completeness in whatever he was doing. It was good quality, good concentration, right accomplishment, everything. Seed was good, nurturing was good, the fruit was good. That's called sampanta. It's not that sampanta will come in the end. Sampanta really is when your yoga is with action. Yoga in action, it brings sampanta. That means there is this completeness. And it's a very beautiful state because I never heard Brahma Baba saying, today I forgot to read letters of children or write letters to children, or never I heard this word, I forgot. Because that presence of the mind, there's so much natural focus. So one of our important aim at this time should be to be a karma yogi. Pay more and more attention to remember Baba while doing actions. And that is, in other words, is silence. Because when you are remembering Baba, you are in silence. So Baba could never say, oh, I don't have time to remember Shiv Baba. I have such a tight timetable. Mm. So then some say, oh, I need 2 hours, 3 hours. Of course, Baba's early morning hours. Mm. Baba used to wake up very, very early. They say that those who are spiritual people, the nature elements awake them very early in the morning, because elements also want to give some message to them, some touchings from Baba. Yes, it's very natural connection of elements and spiritual people. Those who are very much in body consciousness, they can't wake up in the morning. But those who are spiritual, as soon as 2:30, quarter to 3, 3, they start awaking, like they are awakened. And that's really also the nature, the energy from the nature. Because sun is rising and beautiful fresh air. So these soul spiritual effort makers are awakened from that energy of nature. So Baba used to wake up very early and spend enough time mm, to have some reflections, churning, remembrance. Mm. And it's easy there in Pandavavan. We'll come out and start walking little bit around. My experience with Brahma Baba, uh, from 3 o'clock in the morning, he will come many times in history hall, or he will walk, and we will be walking around. Here we can't do that, but at least as soon as you wake up, so that few hours in the morning, generally that silence, then Baba will get ready for Murli. Then after Murli, he will go for walk. So enough time for the self, right? Enough time for the self to be in remembrance, to be in silence, to study. Really, it is such a beautiful and royal life to begin the day like this. Generally, people wake up and their thoughts are with the actions all the time. As soon as they wake up, I was staying with one family when I came here. As soon as they will wake up, they turn on radio. But for us, we tune with nature, with Baba. So if we can, those few hours, if we can spend in a proper way, then when we start doing actions, some at 9, some at 10, have breakfast or whatever some go to work, some have to do karma yoga while at home, but continue that remembrance. And as I said, remembrance is silence. So internally, you are doing what you have to do, but you are in silence. Now, this will help us because it's that company with Baba is making soul someone. That means you are attaining, right? Your love, your peace, your happiness, your reflections of knowledge. Now, this is helping you to move towards the stage of Karmatit. Karmatit means when I am in remembrance of Baba and doing actions, there is no influence of sanskars from the past. Otherwise, even our thoughts are based on past sanskars. This happened, this one said this is this one. No, from the past sanskars, the thoughts keep emerging. And naturally, then those thoughts we implement. So that means we are not karmatit. That means past is influencing me. But with Brahma Baba, that was not it. At present, whatever I'm doing actions and I'm with Baba. Baba is with me at present, fully at present. And you will know that you are not being pulled by past, whether thoughts, whether state of mind, whether mood. Otherwise, the past has a big influence on the soul because of the sanskars. So when there is no pull of the past, that means you are moving forward. And then because at present your actions are combined with silence and yoga, you are silently settling. You are silently settling. Lot is being settled because of remembrance of Baba while doing actions. Just imagine. And for me, I prefer than sitting hours in yoga during day. It's good that we created a timetable to have 10 minutes of silence every 2 hours. to help us. But aim should be, I remember Baba while doing action. So that means the past, the cycle is moving. You're not influenced by past sanskars. Sanskars are from the past, right? Then conversation will be of that. It happened like this, it was like this one is like that, right? Sometimes we look at it's not a negative, but it's more from coming from the past. So at present, I need to prepare because what I am doing at present will be my future. But if I live from the past, I'm not moving forward, so there is no future. It's a very subtle thing, right? So silently settling, silence, preparing our present in such a way, the quality of thoughts, the quality of actions, quality of words is creating my future. So karmatit really means clearing the past. Atit means okay, clearing the past and creating the future. So Brahma Baba was living example. That is why his mind until last day, his memory, his mind, his presence, every word he was saying, whatever he was deciding was perfect. And there was never struggle. Even externally, there were a lot of big situation. Mm. No place where they will go, no food what they will eat. Now some say that, oh, we have work, we have family, we are in the Lokik world. But when Brahma Baba had to take care of 300 Baba's children, big family, 300 of all age groups with all different kind of sanskar, mm, what must not be happening? When we are two, three, four, every day something knowingly, unknowingly will happen. But when there are 300, so he was a householder in a way, right? Mm. I know that some think, oh, we live in outside in the world. You all don't know what is like. So I say, okay, you come and stay here and see what is it like. Mm. That means whatever, if we are same study, whether you live, wherever you live, is same study. So same exams, same tests, right? But in a different form. So Brahma Baba, I saw mm, how much that responsibility that all 300 remain well, they get everything. And then Mama was helping, all dadis were helping. Everyone had different departments to take care of. And they also had quite a tight routine, means very, very fixed. Mm. 12 o'clock bhog has to be offered. So it has to be cooked in time. And Baba didn't like that you have to be in kitchen all the time. No. Breakfast finish. Mm. And then after some time they will start cooking lunch and it's ready in time. Because again 4 o'clock is tea and 7:30 or 7 was dinner. So it was, quite a routine and large quantity of food. That means buying is there. I know one brother on those days we didn't have cars or taxis, so on bike he will take the mail to mailbox, post office, and he will bring the mail. more leaves will be printed, fruits will come, has to be distributed, everything, no? So it was a household, a big household. And more important was that whatever were the teachings, they have to be applied. So he never got upset, he never got angry. He will observe as a detached observer. He will talk about many things so that everything is done properly, but not with agitation. He never looked like, okay, children, you're not changing, you're not reforming. So he looks like little tired. No, he will just be. That is where we give example of lighthouse, might house. As he walked around, the light and the might, the power, like we feel happy, encouraged, enthusiastic, just his being around, create all these qualities. He was not like a supervisor. Mm. Some are like all the time, not observing but watching who's doing what, is it right, is not right. He did always, he was, as I said, very perfectionist. Mm. You all have heard about whether toli or cleaning or cooking, everything good quality. Mm. You have to cut toli, thousands of toli in equal pieces. Mhm. And food also, until now, when you go to Pandavon, the food is very, very tasty, right? Very good. It's from Brahma Baba's days. So action also had that perfection. Mm. So Baba was also in a household, and you all have heard many times 18 hours of the day, his timetable was almost fixed. Mm. After lunch, he will rest little bit, then he get up, then reflection, churning, mm, and then of course um, dinner, and he will come in the class night time. So think about, all of us have almost similar kind of routine, right? Whether it is working or whether it is karma yoga. Mm. These days you don't see anyone sitting idle, right? Always everyone has a routine, everyone has timetable. But how do I stay in my at present so that my all energies, my concentration, my focus, my love, my interest, all is concentrated at present. It's not pulled from the past, right? So this is why your present is with this, then future also becomes like that. So settling quietly, mm, and creating quietly. It's only when you are in remembrance, both are happening same time, settling and creating. Otherwise, we are settling and now we say, oh, we also have to create plan. Baba used to give us ideas, so many ideas for service. He will give different directions all the time. I remember, many directions he gave to me. Go to the hill stations. In summer, there are a lot of people you all can serve, set up exhibitions. Baba wanted center in Jaipur and Ahmedabad. Really, all these were his ideas. And of course, from wherever we got invitation, Baba will decide who will go. So he did everything. That means fully involvement with the family and service. But he became karmatit because, as I said, his until last minute, his mind was very stable, his intellect had full concentration and memory. He spoke properly, so his body was very well. And of course, one good quality was whether it was his lokik or alokik, God's love through him. He was very loving. I don't think there was anyone that Baba didn't get along or complain or never. And especially these days, I always say to him, don't look at defects of anyone. Help everyone, cooperate, sustain, give God's love. Everyone can change. If Baba said today we are master magician to make human into deity, so can we complain about anyone? We have to help everyone on their journey. Always, always. Yes, those who are seeing the defects, we have to be merciful on them. But it is really so auspicious time now. Diwali is coming and you have to invoke Mahalakshmi, but not uh, waste time into looking at anyone's defects. We look at that, we talk about that, we souls get discouraged. It's a lot of burden on the soul. As I said, Brahma Baba never, never got anyone disappointed, discouraged. As I had mentioned a few times that many such kind of souls, their intellect was not fully developed or their personality or were not educated. And Brahma Baba gave them love, helped them on their journey, spiritual journey. And with Baba's love, God's love, they were able to be sustained and they also they got settled and reached to their destination. So silence is remembrance and there is remembrance is silence combined while doing actions so that we are already because karmatit also means perfect, no sampan, complete. When you are totally present at present, your complete energy, your purity, your love, everything is focused. So definitely achievement will be there. Not only that, but you feel very happy, very joyful about the way your present is. Right? So think about this thing of ourselves, each one of us, karma yogi to karmatit. Yes, Baba said for reflection, for remembrance, morning, afternoon, but during whole day, mm, company of Baba. Baba is my companion. So silence is necessary, but it should become natural. I speak as much necessary, I think as much necessary, and then go into silence. Then I do it, then go in silence. And then from silence, the thought which will come, action you will do, words which you will, and also very deep proper touchings also come. For me, even few minutes of silence, very good thoughts come, very clear. Even to think today what I have to speak, I just go in few minutes silence and whole topic comes karma yogi to karmatit. So we are practicing silence, which is very important, 10 minutes every 2 hours, but also always see how remembrance is silence and how I stay silent actually for many hours, 3, 4 in the morning, then during day, then afternoon. So it becomes many hours of silence naturally. So karma yogi, that is in silence with remembrance, doing our actions and moving towards the stage of karmatit or perfection. Om Shanti.
जैसे यही समय है जब बात करते हैं बच्चों का, मीठे मीठे बच्चों, मीठे 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 रात दिन मीठे मीठे कहते रहते हैं। तो बाबा का तो फर्ज है सब बच्चों को कहना, बच्चे दे अभिमानी भरवा, तो कहते हैं कि बच्चे सब जानते हैं कि बेहद के बाप से बेहद विश्व की बात ही नहीं है। ओ मीठे प्यारे बाबा, भला कैसे भुलाए तेरा प्यार बाबा।
Om Shanti. Welcome to our Vyakti journey. Today is Tuesday, Brahma Baba's Day. Yajna stories, what they teach us. Our Avyakti Balak told us to bring Brahma Baba photo, but it's okay. You can bring Brahma Baba's in our remembrance, and we'll do the bhakti in the evening. After in the end, we'll do 5 minutes of total silence again. So let's see what story our Avyakti team has brought to us.
वो दिन कितने प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी कितने प्यारे हैं, तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे, तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे, बाबा अब भी साथ हमारे हैं, वो दिन कितने प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी कितने प्यारे हैं। फिर जब मम्मा कोई भी यज्ञ का काम करती है तो शो नहीं करना है, कितना भी काम करो, जैसे नेकी करो पर कुएं में डाल दो, नेकी का वर्णन नहीं करो, मैंने ये किया, मैंने ये किया, मैंने ये किया। तो कुछ ऐसी बहनें थी जो काम कम करेंगी पर शो बहुत दिखाएंगी, तो उनका जो शो दिखाती थी तो हमको अकड़ता था। सारा काम मैंने किया, आधे से अंत तक ये काम मैंने किया, और मम्मा के सामने आएंगी जाएंगी दिखाएंगी जैसे मैं ही कर रही हूँ। तो हमको लगता था, मम्मा से बात करते, मम्मा कुछ बहनें ऐसी हैं, काम हम करते हैं सारा टाइम आध से अंत तक और कोई था ही नहीं, पर जब आपका आना देखेंगे ना तो वो सबसे पहले आपके आगे आते जाते बताएंगे, मम्मा ये हुआ, मैंने ये कर दिया, ये हो गया, सब सब्जी पूरी हो गई। पर तो मम्मा हमको बहुत लगता है, हमको लगता है कि काम मैं कर रही हूँ तो मेरी बात होनी चाहिए ना, उनका क्यों। तो मम्मा सिखाती थी
तेरी करनी तेरे साथ है। जो तुमने कर्म किया वो तेरे साथ जमा हो गए, उनका भविष्य बन गया, कोई देखे या न देखे। तुम दिखावे मात्र काम नहीं करना। जो भी करते हैं वो दिखावे मात्र भी कोई करता हो तो उसको भी देखो, उनका पार्ट ऐसा है, उनका संस्कार है। तो उनकी भी बुराई तुम्हारे चित्त पर न चढ़े। उनकी बुराई देख करके भी तेरे चित्त पर उसकी बात न रहे, पर तुम अपनी धारणा में रह करके तुम अपना जमा का खाता चालू रखो। मैं करती हूं, मेरे साथ चलेगा, कोई देखे या न देखे। तो बरोबर हम देखते थे, हम नेकी से काम करते थे आधे से अंत तक, तो बाबा के मुख से कई बार महिमा निकलती थी। तो हम कहते हैं कैसे बाबा को पता लगा, बाबा आज मेरी बात कर रहा है, ये कैसे बाबा को पता लगा। परंतु इतने बच्चे हैं, कोई ना कोई बाबा के आगे जाता है, कोई ना कोई बात बाबा पूछता है, बाबा को कहेंगे बाबा हाँ सब्जियों में वो फलाने फलाने बच्ची बैठी है, बाबा ये अंत तक बैठती है, सारा काम पूरा करके उठती है। तो बाबा के पास जो राइट बात है वो पहुंच जाती थी। इसलिए बाबा की दृष्टि में सदा रहता था, ये मेरे बच्चे ऑलराउंडर हैं, हर प्रकार का काम करते हैं और शो का काम नहीं। यज्ञ को अपना घर समझ करके, जैसे मनुष्य घर का काम करता है ना तो गिनती थोड़ी करता है। माँ बच्चे को कितना प्यार करती है, परंतु माँ को पता मेरा बच्चा है, उसका प्यार गिनती वाला नहीं होता है। तो यज्ञ की सेवा भी करे तो गिनती का काम कोई नहीं, परंतु सदा ऐसे समझे कि जो काम कर रही हूं वो मेरे कर्म मेरे साथ है।
Wow, such a beautiful story, right? So it inspires and teaches us so much that, of course, that whatever we do, it's for our home, for our family, for us, right? So we don't need to count how many sevas we do. We just keep doing it. It's for me, it's for Baba, and it's for whole family. So thank you so much for Vyakti team to bringing us such a beautiful story. Okay, let's move forward and get our homework for tomorrow.
Victory is tied to every Brahmin soul as a constant companion. Keeping this in our awareness, let's all practice that I, the soul, am a victorious jewel of success.
Om Shanti. So now for 5 minutes, we all will sit together and request everyone if you can sit straight and put everything aside, and we'll go into 5 minutes of total deep experience, and Didi will give drishti to everyone.
Prakash to
So,
Chandra.
and Sakash also for our Chandraben also. And let's keep this 5 minutes all together in Baba's remembrance.